Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I'm going to continue with this unboxing on my recent pickup. This is the Frogman G-Shock watch. Open it up in 3, 2, 1. Again, I also made an unboxing and review video exactly for this model like last year, I believe. Full unboxing review video with a lot of beautiful scenery shots and all that, all the things that you guys love. This is this watch again, but in a used condition, like totally beaten up. I got this one again, not as cheap, and one of the reasons why I like purchasing a vintage G-Shock watch, especially this Frogman lineup, is that now from here you will see how your watch guard turns out to be. I mean, as indestructible as we are claiming our G-Shock watch is, let's just be rational over here, right? This thing is still could be dead. I mean, they are still destructible at certain degree. But anyway, so I hope this video will be useful in that type of perspective, especially a Frogman, a very famous model, very well known for its history to be one of the toughest G-Shock watch on the market. So this is it. Alright, I have a Frogman, a lot of Master of G, a new addition to all this lineup. But anyway, this is how your watch gonna turns out. Probably for this guy, for this guy, for this guy as well, upcoming years. This model right here, let's see on the back plate. You guys already seen it. This looks horrible. Now the backplate shows that this is the GW-206K. This is the Dolphin and Whale Eco Research Network collaboration and organization, all as one model, released in the year 2006, hence 206K. So up to date, this thing will be already 11 years old, and you guys can see now how this thing turns out to be. And one of the reason why I make this video as well, even though I already covered this one before, is again I don't only unbox brand new, I also unbox used G-Shock watch on the channel, just in case you're new here. And by looking at the vintage or old version of this Master of G models, let me show you guys again. Where is it? Most if not all of this vintage model will have this batch number down here. Let me come on, focus on this, man. I mean, the backplate is very glossy. You can see my reflection right away. So I'm just gonna tilt it over here. 653958. This will be the, if I'm not mistaken, sort of like the serial number for this release. Wait, where's the batch number? Wait, where's the batch number? It should be somewhere around here. Probably down here. Nope. Regardless, the issues that I found on this model after 11 years it had been released is that the battery in there already kind of like dead, even though this is a top seller model, which means you don't have to switch the battery at all. But just to be honest, just to be real with all of you guys, battery won't last you forever. We don't have that sort of indestructible or a battery with huge lifespan yet. Back then, I'm not sure about today's, but I believe they're still the same face. But anyway, the battery on this is almost runs out. As you guys can see now, this already 1 bar already, and I believe after I'm done making this video, all this will runs out and the display will turn off. So yeah, the battery for this type of model is also expensive, by the way. Regardless, just in case you missed that review video, I'm just gonna show you guys again. This is how your watch gonna turns out if you beat the hell out of it every single day without even care at all. And this is the result. From the sides, we're gonna have a look at silver stainless steel screws and buttons for the Frogman shape in this weird looking thing, the circle with a frog face. And this side are just flat, similar type of button screws again, but this shows the regular shape of a Frogman. Look at that. The first one of the early generation. This is the GW200 series. This is the GWF1000 or GWFT1000 series Frogman. So it looks they still have similar aesthetics. And if you are new to G-Shock, like totally new, and you find out that why the triple sensor Frogman looks weird, this is it. It was weird way back in the old days. You know, they're just keeping the tradition, an irregular shape watch. Frogman ratings over here, so you know this is a Frogman all in gray and white color combination to representing, I believe, the clear something, the beauty of the oceans and all that. So that's why they use white colorway over here on this release, and they actually released a baby G version of this as well as a couple sets to match with each other. But that's on another video. But anyway, let me zoom in on here. Now you could see that the solar panel on here is very huge, like bigger than the one we got today. Look at that, the surface area is way bigger, although I believe they are just almost similar to the recent release Master of G. Look at that, there is the solar panel over there. So when I got this watch, the battery already runs off, and this battery will like empty it out. There will appear this charge. Let me show you guys the touch screen to better explain it. Look at that, charge will appear when the battery runs off, and I just put it off under the sun, not directly, probably not as bright sunny day. They just a shady day, but it took me like an hour to charge the battery all up to 2 bars, which is ridiculous because that is too fast. And that's also explained that the lifespan of the battery on this piece probably could last you for about 10 years. This is a living proof of that fact. The watch, my Frogman over here, lasts me for only 10 years of battery. So if you have one of these, or if you have any one of these actually, any types of G-Shocks, just keep in mind it will last you about 10 years, probably more depending on your usage, but roughly around there. Alright, let's get back to the appearance, the ugly appearance of this piece. The original one of this is indeed come in full matte, but all white. In this case, no white at all. They are just like off-white and looking very yellowish, more towards that yellowish thing. I believe if I turn on the light, it will, yeah, it won't light up as bright as well. It's really gonna kill off the battery. Let me try it again. Oh, there it is, with a whale logo at the back there. This is in the collaboration, and let me show you guys the test screen again. See, I don't think I will cover a test screen for this model on this watch. I already made a what I call it, the module demo video for a GW200 series on the channel. We have covered everything that you guys need to know on all this pixels, these writings, all this in that video. So if you are interested, go check that video out. With this video, yeah, that's about it. Let me zoom back out again. I'll keep moving here and there, man. Alright, let's go to the watch band. Dolphin and World Ecosystem Network writings over here to indicate this is indeed a collaboration. All as one writings over here. Dolphin, whale, everything all as one, including us. So this will be the watch band. I don't think they have been cracked at all. This is the paint, by the way. So yeah, this watch is pretty tough, even though it had been beat up over 10 years. Let me set the and somewhere around there, the ISO of this camera. Alright, there it is. Alright, now you can see it better. No cracking at all. Look at that. So yeah, even though the paint is coming off, even though they're just matte, they still add paint on there. So they are coming off, but I'm not sure this thing cracked or what. This is cracked, but not as serious. This part is still easily fixed. You can clean it up and just repaint it, and it will cover everything, so you're good to go. And at the bottom part, in the yellowish, I'm not sure how to clean all this part, but I'm sure I can, because I did it once before. And we have here ICRC, www.icrc.org, and this is the band keeper. No cracking, right? So because this part over here is one of the crucial part. This part is pretty hard to get, original that is. And the buckle by G-Shock as well. I believe Castle Japan signed below, so this is indeed Japan quality built. And the thing about G-Shock compared to other watches, that even though this one is old, I mean it's indeed turned out to be this ugly, but the function is still looking fine. You can still use the watch like no issues at all. The button is still working fine, although some watches will broke. But in the Frogman, I rarely find a Frogman that have issues with the buttons. Date and time at the home time. We also have the site memory where you are able to view which I believe the time at this specific over here. In recent release model, we call that the world time. In this case, this specific city, they don't have a lot of city code. And then we'll go back to home time. Next function will be the ID. So this will be some information just in case you are a member of a club member of a divers. You might want to add or register all your ID number just in case for future reference. Look there, they have a card over there. But anyway, next mode we're gonna have alarm. I believe we have 1, 2, 3, only 3 of them. 3 alarm. Go back to home time. Where is alarm, and then countdown timer. And we also have a stopwatch, and we're gonna go back to home time. Up here is a neat indicator. I mean, if you look back overall piece, everything looks ugly, but the watch face still looking great. They are not sapphire at all for the glass, but if you look at the eye over here, look at that. They still have those glossy, beautiful pearl-like finishing, very neatly done, very full auto light, of course, in here. Multi-site memory, that is the world time on here. There's this Frogman in the top level model. So yeah, let's go back, zoom out, and where is it? Alright, this will be the back plate again. Where is this? Still looking fine, which is incredible. I didn't expect this. Most of the time this part will be most scratched out after years, but in this case still looking fine. There's still a lot of scratch, but there's still a minor type of scratch. I can fix all this with a little bit of polishing. Where is it? Casio Authorized Service Center, repair only, and do not open the case indeed because of those water seal, 200 meter water resistant that this watch have, to make sure this is watertight sealed for diver. Don't open it up unless you know what you are doing. And Casio over here, 2422 module GW-206K, this based on GW-200 series, Japan backplate titanium material. That is one of the thing about a Frogman. I mean, in the 90s or in the early 2000s, most of them was made out of titanium. This is indeed another version of a Frogman that is also made out of titanium, but there are slight version, like several variations of titanium. This one is a tougher version of titanium compared to this, so that's why this GW-F1000 series is more expensive. And also this guy have the DLC coating, which is very costly to make, and this guy don't have the DLC coating, so that's why this one is cheaper than this, even though both of these are still considered to be titanium case, and they are indeed screwed down back case. You know right away from there, it is very high quality material for a plastic watch. This is, I mean, unbalanced, but they're still very top looking watch, and one of the big features of Frogman. That is also one of the reasons why Casio or everyone love the Frogman series. Alright, glossy over here. The hard case is just full matte metal, also in titanium as well. And this will be the logo for the All as One. Let me zoom in, look at that. I hope you guys could see all those. Water resistant 200 meters. And I believe this thing could go all the way to 1000 meters actually, even though they didn't claim it so. I mean, this is a very tough watch. Alright, I already covered this before, but let's do it all over again. Wrist check on this G-Shock watch. Let me wear it all the way on top. I don't even gonna bother all this paint anymore. Look at all this crumbling, man. But anyway, I will be removing all those after this anyway, so why not just beat the hell out of this in this video. Alright, and one of the issues for Frogman, as we all know, the extended watch band, aka the tongue here, really annoying. But yeah, this is indeed made for a diver to be worn above your diving suit, so you can't complain much on there. If you want to use this as a daily wear, you just have to just accept these issues over here. But anyway, look at that, very nice, still looking nice. A white watch is still gonna grab a lot of attention if you're into white watches. I used to be one, but I'm not anymore, I believe. But anyway, out of topic. I believe that is all that I have to share on this used G-Shock Frogman watch. I will customize this and make another video to show you guys the result. And this is like the before video. When I make the customized G-Shock watch video, you will see how this thing gonna turns out like after. Alright, I hope you guys found this video a little bit useful, informative, and entertaining as well for your future reference. Look at all this. Leave a like and also subscribe to see more contents like this in the future. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock Channel, and
Maybe I'm painting blue.